He seems to not be able to hold the shot very well. It's very noticeable. You know, you can see it in his body, his legs go, and everything else.
Pro Boxer fans, we're here at Sheffield with none other than the man of Sheffield, Kell Brook. Kell, how are you, sir? How's things?
I'm very well, very well.
Talk to me about GBM. You look back, finally they got onto DAZN, a big platform. You know, Izzy's been building it up slowly and slowly. What do you make of the progression of GBM?
Yeah, I think it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? We've got food on over here. You know, the fans are out. You know what I mean? DAZN have just done the weigh-in here today. Me and Izzy spoke about this a few years ago. You know, about him wanting to take over boxing, and look what he's doing. He's making big noise, you know, around the country. You know, I'm excited, you know, I'm excited how things are going.
Does it make you proud that it's a man from Sheffield as well that's doing it?
Yeah, absolutely, you know what I mean? He's a man from Sheffield, he's a fighter himself, and now he's a promoter, and he's got that twinkle in his eye. You can see that, you know, you can see his dreams unfolding, you know what I mean? And he's doing exactly what he wants to do in this game.
I do want to ask you before you go, you were there in Wembley, you saw what happened, and we've been a couple of days later now. Anthony Joshua's come out and said, listen, I'm going to carry on. That might have just been something that I overlooked, but he's going to carry on. What did you make of Anthony's performance and Daniel's performance on the night? Do you believe that he should carry on?
I think he's got to carry. If me the fight, I'd have to carry on if I got beat like that. You know, I thought his performance weren't very good. You know, Anthony Joshua, you know, he had his chin up in the air, he was chucking, you know, his backhand, you know, and leaving his chin exposed. I didn't think he boxed very well, you know, and I thought he had a brilliant jab, and he did exactly what he needed to do, didn't he, in that fight, and he took care of Joshua pretty quick, you know. From round one he was hurt, and he just jumped on him from that, you know. So it's a fight we need to see again straight away. We need to see it again, and I think that, you know, it's one of them what's going to happen this time. You know, everyone's going to tune in for it.
I do want to ask from a fighter's point of view though. Carl Froch say maybe his punch resistance has gone since the Andy Ruiz fight. Do you see that? Did you notice that, or do you feel like it was just something he miscalculated on the night?
No, I do. You know, I do think he's a bit chinny, to be honest with you. You know, I know it's heavyweight boxing, but he seems to not be able to hold the shot very well. It's very noticeable. You know, you can see it in his body, his legs go, and everything else. You know, but it is heavyweight boxing. But it's still, you know, you can see it. You know, so I do think he's a bit chinny. But at the end of the day, I think he needs to regroup and come back with a vengeance, you know, because if that were me, you know, I'd be devastated. I'd be wanting to do everything in my power to right that wrong, turn it right.
For Dubois though, and I do want to leave on the champion now, because obviously a great performance on the night. Where does he go from here? Does he fit in with the Usyk and Fury? We know what Usyk and that fight happened first time around, but do you feel like this Dubois challenges them two guys?
Of course it does. You know, he just beat Anthony Joshua no matter what. You know, you've got to put his name amongst the very best in the world now. You know what I mean? He's a multi-millionaire overnight now, and you know, I'm proud of that. You know, he's made himself after that fight. You know, now there's a rematch, big money. He's got all them top boys, and we're gonna all tune in to see him.
Kell Brook, always a pleasure, sir. Thank you very much for giving us your time as always. Top man, appreciate that.